my name is Sarah Okumu, and I make jewelry.
Really nice to have you, Sarah. And what we'd like to do is just find out a little bit more about you and what you like to do, what you like to create.
I like different types of uh, materials, and I work mostly with sterling silver and some gold and copper. I create from whatever's in my mind and the way I'm feeling. So I created the Africa pendants because I wanted to depict um, the jewels and the gems of Africa, and I adorned them with crystals and different kinds of beads so that it could mimic the vast natural resources that are in Africa.
And why is Mother Africa particularly special to you?
Well, the affinity to Africa is I am African. I was born in East Africa.
Uh huh.
That's called the Pearl of Africa, and one of my pendants has pearls all over it, and that I was trying to capture that fact that I am from the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, and yes, that's why I created that particular piece.
Okay, excellent. How long have you been an artist?
As a child, I was always crafty, always making stuff, watching my mom sew, and I would sit by her feet and try to copy what she was doing. I've always been crafty as a child, and I always was drawn to art just as a way of, I didn't know it at the time, but a way of releasing my stress. So when I started college, I was just doing seed beads and just making simple bracelets, which I was able to sell at a consignment store. But my third year in college, I found out about lost wax casting at Sacramento City College, and I signed up for it, and that's started the working with the sterling, with the silver and gold. And I did that for 6 years. I took it on classes was on Saturdays, so it was just a fun way for me to relieve stress, break away from the science classes that I was taking during the week, and it was a nice break.
Mm-hmm. And they're extraordinary. That ring especially. Whew, might have to be for me. Anyway, so you've been doing this for quite a while, and one of the questions that we're asking all of our artists is, how has being Black impacted your work, if at all?
The creative part is not the hard part. I believe creativity flows through us as Black people, and each individual one of us has a different way of expressing that. And I feel that I do have the freedom to create whatever I want to create. The challenges have been in marketing my jewelry. It's not been an easy journey, but it's not impossible. And if you keep an open mind, you will find ways that you can get your stuff out there. People get to know you, and people start asking about you. I think a lot of it is based on race, because it's also depending on what city you are in. Because when I sell in San Francisco, they love it and they must have it, so they're willing to pay whatever they want to pay, and without hesitation. But here up north in Sacramento, it's been more of a challenge, because people in general don't want to spend on a luxurious item as jewelry. Some people will look at my stuff, and then they'll look at me, and then they'll put it down and walk away. So I've experienced that.
Yeah. What needs to change? What needs to make it more of an even playing field?
To encourage people out there not to look at the skin color, but look at the the time and the effort that it took from the person who's creating the piece, with you in mind, to make you feel good about buying it and wearing it and feeling special.
Excellent.
I feel that among the Black community that we should support each other, support your fellow Black artists in the different genres, whether they're painters, jewelry artists, quilters. Just support each other, whether as just complimenting their work. If you can buy a piece, that would be even great.
Many thanks, Sarah, for being part of the Art for the Soul show and for sharing your thoughts and your wonderful art.